What if I told you there's one Ben 10 alien that fans hate so much they genuinely wish it never existed at all? Not because it was weak, not because it looked ugly, but because it completely ruined what another legendary alien had already done perfectly? Think about it for a second. Ben had aliens who could control fire, time, gravity, even reality itself. Yet somehow, this one alien still managed to become the most hated in the entire franchise. And here's the crazy part. Some people believe it was created only to sell a video game. Others say it's the worst design in Ben 10 history. And some fans even say, I can run faster than him. So today, I'm breaking down the most hated Ben 10 aliens based on real fan reactions from Reddit, YouTube, and the fandom itself. But before we begin, let me ask you one question. Which Ben 10 alien do you hate the most and why? Because I guarantee the alien you're thinking of is on this list. Let's begin. Starting with number 10, Chameleon. Nobody really hates Chameleon, but nobody cares about him either. And that's the problem. He had potential, especially in the Prisoner 775 episode where his abilities actually looked useful, but Ben barely ever used him again. Fans didn't dislike him because he was bad, they disliked him because he was wasted, and that's honestly worse. At number 9 we have Spitter, an alien introduced in the classic series who somehow managed to be completely forgettable. Compared to other Ben 10,000 aliens like Arctic Guana, Spitter just felt boring. His design wasn't appealing, his powers weren't impressive, and he only appeared a couple of times. Most fans consider him useless and unnecessary, which is why he gets so much hate. Number 8 is Molestache, and this one is controversial. Molestache was clearly made as a joke alien, and while he's actually pretty powerful, a lot of fans just don't like the concept. A mustache-based alien that fights using facial hair feels silly to many people, and they think the idea isn't creative enough for Ben 10 standards. Some people enjoy the humor, but many fans feel he doesn't belong in the lineup, even though he's more useful than people give him credit for. At number 7 is Bloxx, and this one divides the fandom badly. Some people hate the idea of a Lego-like alien and say it doesn't make sense in the Ben 10 universe. But that argument feels weak, considering the show already has living slime, sound-based aliens, and literal gods. The real reason people hate Bloxx is his design. A lot of fans just can't take a Lego gorilla seriously, even though power-wise, he's actually decent. At number 6 we have Eatle. Eatle's biggest problem is that Upchuck exists. They both eat things and convert them into energy, but Upchuck does it better, looks better, and has more personality. Eatle barely appeared, lost most of his fights, and never did anything memorable, which made fans label him as a downgrade version of Upchuck. Number 5 is Astrodactyl, and the hate here comes mostly from disappointment. Fans were already angry that Jetray didn't return in Omniverse, and then Astrodactyl shows up as a flying alien with a jetpack, energy whips, and a weird screeching sound. People felt he was a cheap replacement rather than a proper new alien, and the jetpack especially made fans question why he even needed it if he could already fly. Number 4 is Kickin Hawk, and this one surprises a lot of people. He looks cool, fights well, and has solid martial arts skills, but fans still don't like him much. The main reason is that Ben already has Wrath, who fills the same role but does it with more personality and intensity. Many fans feel Kickin Hawk is unnecessary and doesn't bring anything new to the table, even though his combat speed and fighting style are actually impressive. At number 3 we have the worst, and honestly, the name alone sets him up for failure. He looks disgusting, feels pain, and exists only to get beaten up. Yes, he's indestructible, but that just makes him a living punching bag. Fans don't hate him because he's weak. They hate him because watching him is uncomfortable and pointless. Number 2 is Walkatrout, and this one is almost universally hated. He's literally just a fish with legs. No powers, no usefulness, no logic. Even Ripjaws looks god tier compared to him. Fans hate his design, hate his purpose, and hate that he even exists. Many people say he's the worst joke alien in the entire franchise. And honestly, it's hard to disagree. If Walkatrout was removed from the show completely, nobody would miss him. And finally at number 1, the most hated Ben 10 alien of all time, Fasttrack. This one shocked a lot of people, but the hate is real. Fans see Fasttrack as a cheap, weaker version of XL Rate. He's slower, less stylish, less powerful, and doesn't bring anything new. On top of that, people believe he was created mainly to promote the Ben 10 Galactic racing game, which made fans dislike him even more. In almost every fight he appears in, he loses, and some fans even joke that they could run faster than him. That's how bad his reputation is. While a few people defend him, the majority of the fandom agrees. Fasttrack is the most hated Ben 10 alien ever. So now the question goes to you. Which Ben 10 alien do you hate the most? And which one do you think gets unnecessary hate? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to know which aliens are the most loved or the strongest across all versions of Ben 10, make sure to check out the next video. This is 10x Multiverse, and I'll see you in the next one.